Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Today I'm building a library for my Newcrest Save File, and to be honest I was kind of scared going into building this because I don't feel I'm the best at building community lots. Like in real life a lot of community lots are really just like big concrete boxes, I guess, or they're like just part of like industrial estates, or it's very like not often that they actually look nice from the outside and aren't attached to anything else. Like usually they are attached to something else or they're on the street, so usually it's hard to find ones to get reference pictures of. So I was a bit stuck today, but I knew I wanted it to be quite modern and have definitely like a wooden accent to it, because the starter home I have beside it is modern again, and it has this nice wooden eco lifestyle wood on it. And then there's a mansion I've built that I'll be posting I think tomorrow, that is also very modern. It has the eco lifestyle wood again, but in a different swatch. So I wanted them all to have that same kind of vibe, but just a little different all of them. So in this one, instead of using the eco lifestyle wood, I used this kind of wooden paneling from Dine Out, and I actually think it's quite nice. I think it's actually supposed to be used for indoors, and I did use it indoors in my industrial restaurant, but today I decided, it might look nice on the outside, and I think it really, really suited this library. And as you can see, I'm having a bit of trouble trying to find a sign that will work here, because I find it so hard, especially when I'm building something like a save file, because I'm building so many community lots, so I don't want to repeat the signs over and over again. So it's kind of hard finding unique ones. And also, as you can see, I've just jumped into the inside there without showing you the floor plan or anything, and that's because I struggled with the floor plan quite a lot in this place. I wanted it to be quite flowing and quite like open, but I still wanted there to be like a bit of separation between the spaces, because if you were like studying here or anything, you wouldn't want it all just to be one big room where everyone is. You kind of wanted a bit separated. So in the end, I think I found something that kind of worked, and I actually really like the way this place looks. The one thing that really annoyed me was the bookshelves. I think that we don't have enough like good bookshelves that can like line a wall, because we have plenty of bookshelves that are like standalone ones, especially plenty of like modern and traditional and every different style of ones that stand alone. But we have very few modern bookshelves that line a wall. We only think maybe have, I'm not sure, I don't think we have many, but I don't have all the packs, so I was really limited which ones I had. So I ended up going for these base game ones, but the thing about these ones here is they don't have many swatches on them. They only have, I think, that light wood that I'm using in here, a reddish wood tone, and then a darker reddish wood tone, with none of which matched the flooring or the wood or the wooden accent or anything that I had in this build. So I ended up just going completely in a different direction and using like that very light wooden bookshelf. And although I don't think it matches completely, I actually think it kind of adds a nice contrast to the build, and it kind of like, I feel like if it had the completely all around wooden everywhere, I feel like that could almost seem a bit like claustrophobic or anything, just because it's so much dark everywhere. Like I feel that could be a bit much, so I think in the end it kind of worked in our favor. And as you can see, I have a desk section where all the windows are, and that's kind of, let's say, more like a study space. Like this isn't the kind of computer space. Even though there is 2 laptops there, I just kind of more imagined that people had brought them there, but still obviously they haven't been brought here. I just placed them there. And I kind of went for this kind of tealy color scheme. I used the couches and chairs for Discovery University, and I used this like really pretty base game rug that I actually never seem to use, but I really, really like. Like it actually has so many really good swatches, and this one here like worked perfectly. It tied in that kind of like yellowy color, which was the color of the wooden bookshelves, and it also had that tealy color, which I used, and it actually matched perfectly with the Discovery University couch and chairs. So I think I'm going to definitely use that rug a lot more in the future. And as you can see, I have like a little more computer section as well. And in the end, I actually do end up swapping out one of those computers to be a research machine from Discovery University, because I had already filled how many computers I needed for the lot requirements, which I think was 3 or 4. And I already had enough of them. And I thought it's really actually handy having the Discovery University research machines if you want to like get the research and debate skill, if you want to, I think you can like contribute knowledge or something and you can earn money that way. And I think that's actually so handy. It's like a good way to earn money if you're like high in some skills. So like in all, it's kind of disappointing that there isn't more of them in more libraries. Obviously they did come with Discovery University, so they wouldn't be in any other libraries, but especially because I was playing university with my sim recently, and I always had to go to that one library in Brightchester to use the research machines. So I thought this might be a handy thing just in case you needed to use it in your gameplay. I also added a chess table because those are so handy. Like I try to include them in as many of my builds as possible because for so many jobs and just for so many different things in The Sims, you need the logic skill, and I find chess tables are like the best way to learn that skill quickly. It also brings up your fun, which I think is actually really cool. So it's one of my favorite things to add into lots of builds. Like if I have a porch, I'll definitely add a chess table, especially in the libraries and stuff. I feel like it's really handy. Also, I'm just going around here now and I'm adding just some wall decorations from Discovery University. I did use, I think, a diploma in one of those on the wall somewhere, which I know really doesn't make that much sense on the library wall, but I kind of imagined it to be more like of a library award or like some type of award or like a book award that's up on the wall instead of a diploma. Just I didn't really know what to fill up the space, so I thought that just kind of looked official and good. As you can see, I'm moving on to the little kids section now because I feel when you go to the library, it's nice to bring the whole family along. I feel like a space where kids can build skills or do their homework or meet new kids is actually just really useful in most gameplay. So I wanted to make this room like really like bright and colorful, but also look like a place that like does look like a library. It had lots of like posters on the wall that kind of have reading and other kind of knowledge things on it. Like I think I have a couple posters from Discovery University with some space things on it. And I think there's a couple of reading posters and just posters all over the place. And I think it actually looks so nice. I really love that room. I'm definitely going to bring my Sims here and have my kids go in there and maybe do their homework and stuff. I also off camera furnished the bathrooms, and I can show you those a bit more in the tour, but they're just really simple. I used the cubicles from Discovery University, and there's not really like much to say about them. Anyway, so we're coming back to the end of the video now, so it's time to pop in to the game and we can do our tour. So here's the library all finished. I'm actually really happy about how the outside looks. I just added some benches, and there's this debug kind of wall plant. So if we go through the front door here, over to the right we have a chess table, and through this door here is the kids area. So we have like some desks for doing homework, we have a bookshelf, an arts and crafts table, and a science table. We also have this like puppet theatre, which I thought was really fun. I've actually never used that in gameplay, but I thought it was a nice detail just to add. And if we go through here, we have the more kind of computer lab area. And we also have this little study area, which I think would be handy if you were doing your homework or if you were studying for university or just really doing any kind of writing or even just reading there as well. And if we go through this door here, we can get to the bathrooms. Just really kind of simple. I used this kind of ugly tile, and some of the bathrooms I kind of used ones that were had a bit of graffiti on them as well, just because I thought it kind of fitted. So yeah. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I really hoped you enjoyed it, and if you did, let me know in the comment section down below. Also, if you have any more Sims 4 video ideas, then just let me know in the comments, because I'd really like to try some different kind of Sims 4 videos. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Bye!